In these videos, we'll be talking about some of the many different ways you can use the Peaqs platform, either by building on top of the work your students have already put into the platform, or by setting up the system with new headlines, dynamics, and configurations to have them work with a different approach to your subject. So let's assume you've had a classical Peaqs session where your students have done entrepreneurial work and spend their time moving from initial business idea to a first draft business plan. Very often, this requires a lot of work with product development and getting the market fit just right. And while they've probably already been using the investor function to give each other feedback and gamify their learning experience, there's very likely more learning to be had with a few more rounds of investing. And we can show you how by using the in-game reflection journal. When you set up your Peaqs session, you can enable the investor journal as one of the optional engagement functions. In short, it's a journal tied to the investor profile of Peaqs, so that everyone who has the investor profile can have a private journal for notes and reflections regarding their role as an investor. Only the individual investor can see the journal, along with the teacher or Peaqs administrator who also has access to all journals. Obviously, there are endless ways to approach this journal, but we'll give you a few ideas here. So, have your students make an investment analysis where you delegate investment prospects to your students. Assign students 1 to 3 projects on the platform other than their own. Drip feed questions to drive their analysis over the course of lessons you wish to dedicate to the investment analysis. This will expand and qualify the analysis. This could be questions like, what are the strengths and weaknesses of this business proposition? Or, can you qualify a market valuation of this product by conducting a deeper market research? Have the students make investment decisions according to their analysis. Have in-class presentations of what made the students invest as they did. Export the reflection journal as PDF and make a hand-in out of the analysis. The investment analysis is basically about having the students make a piece of qualitative assessment work, and this can be done to whichever criteria you see fit for your class. The main idea, though, is to have your students dig a level deeper in reflecting what goes on in the entrepreneurial process, and having them use each other's work as the material to fuel that learning journey. And since the journals are linked to the individual students, you don't need to worry about projects getting poor feedback, as the work will be done in the privacy of their own journal. Another option is to ask a totally different class to make their reflections, so you'd be using your Peaqs sessions as casework for a new group of students. The possibilities are endless. And we'll even provide you with a list of exercises and key questions for classroom activations to get you off to the best start possible. I hope you found this video useful and inspirational. Get in touch with your Peaqs onboarder and we can brainstorm how you can take your Peaqs experience to the next level.